Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Valentino Rossi the game MotoGP 16 here on this channel, guys. Now in today's episode we're in San Marino and this is one of my favourite circuits. The Misano circuit is awesome. Now this is going to be a challenging race today because we are on the LCR Honda. We've got no idea how this is going to handle or how quick it is. Now a few people have told me that it's pretty good in the corners, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hopefully on my favourite circuit get a good result. So let's get straight into qualifying, guys. So here we go.
Hello everyone, we're at the Misano racetrack. The first qualifying session is about to get underway, and that will give those riders who didn't make it into the top 10 during free practice yesterday yet another chance. The weather conditions are variable and we're really not sure what might happen. At the moment it looks like the session will be wet, but if it doesn't rain anymore, the asphalt could dry out and the times will come down considerably.
Oh, not rain again, but at the moment it's only light rain, so fingers crossed it stays like that, but this is going to make it a lot harder to win on this bike, so let's get straight into qualifying. Here we go again. We are struggling here on this first qualifying session, and the skies have opened as well. It's not light rain anymore. It's absolutely pissing it down, and I'm getting really pissed off. I cannot put a time in. It's just so challenging. I've been cracked off twice by two other riders, and I just keep losing it right at the end of the circuit when I'm on for a decent enough time. Now, first session is who's leading? Oh, it's a 138.084. I should be able to get that. I'm just finding it difficult. Sometimes you don't know how to set up a different bike. Now this one does handle very different to the Honda, and it doesn't wheelie up as much as well, so I'm not sure whether it's going to have less acceleration. I've got no idea. Oh god, first time we're fastest at that first split point, but it's just so hard in the wet conditions. You can't push the bike like you would normally want to, especially on this circuit. This circuit can be quite challenging. It's got loads of difficult corners. You have to be careful and just gently... Oh god, I almost lost it there. See what I mean? In the wet conditions, this is so tough. Right, let's not do that this time. Let's be a little bit careful when we open the throttle this time. And accelerate. Oh god, be careful. That's not too bad. Right, we've got to hold the speed through these next right-handers. I'm normally pretty good through here. Right, hold the speed. Being careful, not overdoing it. Right, we've got to get nice and tight here and slow the bike down. Don't muck it up. That's not bad. Stay on the circuit. Yes, slow it down. And yes, we're fastest at that split point. But onto the curb. Don't come off. Oh, God, that was lucky. Now, this is the corner. I lost it on the last time out. Let's see if we can nail this last corner. And we should be able to get a time on the board. Right, last corner. And accelerate. Keep it down. Yes. Right, this should get us a time on the board. Are we going to get to fastest time? Oh, God, we've got a 138.006. That gets us first place. But is it going to stay like that? I'm not going to go another lap. I don't think I can do any better than that. I've struggled enough. Right, that's just keep our fingers crossed. This, oh, my God, look at that. It's only a 0.078 from the guy in second. Oh, God, that was lucky, guys. I didn't think I was going to hold on for that. But we do. We take first place in the first session. And we do go into the second session. But is the weather going to change? Please be dry. I just can't handle with this wet on a new bike. I want to see how this thing handles in the dry. Right, let's get to the second session. And we're just going to have to try a little bit harder. So here we go. Right, guys, we're coming straight out, first out in this session, and I'm going to take advantage of this dry line. It's light rain again, but there is a dry line around the circuit. Now, if we can get a lap in right away, we might be able to get a better time, because I can guarantee you it's going to start raining again. So let's see if we can get a faster lap in while it's slightly dry. Just try and keep it on that dry line. We tried to do this around Silverstone in the last race. Oh, God, don't lose it there. And it worked for us then, so let's see if it works for us again. Let's just try and take advantage. I know it's going to start pissing it down again in a minute. Right, that's not bad. Hold it. Don't overdo it. Gently accelerate. And turn it in. Now, that was quite smooth. Start the curb. And let's see if we can just push it. We've got no idea if we're going to be faster than anyone else in this qualifying session as we've come out first. So we're just going to have to set the bar and hopefully none of the others can reach it. But with a lot of decent riders in this race, with Marc Marquez, Valentino Rossi, Pedrosa's good round here. I don't think I'm going to take pole position. And that's not bad. Went a little bit wide. Don't lose the back end as we accelerate. Try and keep on that dry line. At the moment, it's still only light rain, so we're doing okay. Just taking bites of that dry line. And see if we can hold the speed. Oh, God, onto the curb there. Don't lose it. Slow it down. Keep it nice and tight. And I think this is going to be faster than our previous session. If we can just nail these last few corners. And again, that's not bad through there. Stay off the curb. Yes, we nailed that, and I think this is going to be quite a decent time in these conditions. Accelerate. I think the rain's starting to get a little bit harder, and we've taken... Yes, it's starting to pour down now. We've took advantage of that dry line. Now get out over the finish line and keep our fingers crossed. What time are we going to get? Ooh, a 1:36.9. I've got no idea what times it's going to be. We only got a 1:38, and that's over a second quicker, so hopefully that's going to get us at least top 6. Right, let's just forward the time on slowly. Oh, we've dropped down to second. Marquez, only just. Let's keep speeding it up. We've still got second place. Come on, please. Because I don't want to go out in those wet conditions again. We've got to get... Well, I'll take top 6. It's still second. Fingers... Oh, we dropped down to third. Please stay on that front row. Come on. Stay ahead of Valentino Rossi. And yes, we got front row of the grid. I didn't think it was going to stay there, but we do on our first attempt. Guys, if you play this and it's light rain, go out and try and get that lap on the dry line. Sometimes it works out. And because I don't think we could have beaten that time when it started raining really hard. But first row of the grid, you cannot complain. Let's just get straight into this race and hope for a good one. So here we go.
To all you race fans tuning in, we're joining you live from the Marco Simoncelli World Circuit in Misano for the 13th race in the MotoGP class. As you can see at the moment, the sky is covered with a thick layer of cloud, but according to the latest weather reports, we're assured that it isn't going to rain.
Guys, it's not raining. Oh, God, I'm so happy. Right, let's get into this. Let's see if we can push that LCR Honda and get a win. So here we go.
Everything's ready for the race to start now. We're just waiting for those lights to go out. And the riders will take these last few seconds to focus on the race ahead.
Right, guys, here we go with the San Marino Grand Prix around this Misano circuit. It's dry, and I am up for it. So let's see if we can get a good start off the grid. It's not too bad. Keep that front wheel down. It's not bubbling up like the Repsol did. And let's see if we can get right to that first corner in the lead. Oh, brilliant. We get right into that corner. Hold it, hold it. I'm not sure how this thing's going to handle in the dry. I'm hoping it to be better. We've started really well. That's what I wanted on my favourite circuit. Let's see if we can slow it down. Get a nice tight line into there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes, we managed to nail that. And that corner. Flip it over. Oh, what an awesome corner there. And we are away, guys. Oh, this thing does handle well around the corners in the dry. Let's see if we can nail this next corner. Let's slow it down. Dip it in. Nice and tight. Oh, God. Was that Lorenzo came right the back across me and went out wide. I don't know whether he crashed off. He went really wide, but we're taking advantage of their mistakes. And let's try and get a nice tight line into the apex there and accelerate. And it's so much better in the dry. This thing does corner very well. I'm not sure what the top end is going to be like, whether it's faster than the others, but we are still holding the lead. Got a nice speed through there, and we are maintaining this lead. We are still sitting in first place. Can we now? Let's slow it down, slow it down. Oh, brilliant. Right, get a nice corner around here. Guys, this bike corners like anything. It gets really nice and tight in, and it doesn't throw you off the bike when you accelerate. It's not as punchy as the Honda and the Yamaha or the Ducati. This is so much more... Oh, God, that was awesome. Another tight corner as well. And we're still leading this Grand Prix. This is awesome. Can we nail it on the second lap, though? I'm not sure what sort of time we're going to be able to manage around this circuit in the dry, but let's see if we can get a decent time. Let's get nice and tight. and hold it again. And we are literally bossing this race from the front on the LCR Honda. I don't know where Cal Crutchlow is. I think he started 9th on the grid. So I'm not sure whether he's going to have a good race and whether I'm going to push him because we're racing for the same team. And a nice... I cannot believe how much better I'm going through the corners in the dry than the wet. It's just so much better. And I haven't adjusted any of the settings. Maybe I set the bike up perfectly for this condition, went a slightly wider there, but we managed just to turn it in. It just drops into the corners so much easier. There's just no understeering at all. It's just like sometimes I'm just leaving the braking a little bit late, but again, just not overdoing it. Turn it in and accelerate. Now we are struggling to pull away on the straights as I thought we might do, but we're still holding the lead coming towards the end of the second lap. Can we hold it on the third lap and get a win on this bike? Oh, this would be awesome. Nice and tight, slowed it down. Right, we've got to nail this bit as well. That's a little bit wider, but don't panic. Just as long as we stay out that curve, and again, we managed just to slow it down. Get a nice turn into there, not as tight as I would like it, but it's doing okay. And we're only just in front going into the final lap. And again, that's nice and tight and accelerates. I'm not sure how far we are ahead, a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a Ducati behind us, but we are still holding this lead. Let's try and get a nice entry through here. And I think just looking down it's Iannone behind us, so we've got to be careful. That Ducati is very quick and pretty good around these sort of circuits, so we've got to be careful we don't make any mistakes on this final lap. Right, slow it down into this corner. Let's see if we can nail these corners again. Oh, again, we've got a nice, slowed it down, turn it in, and again, flip it. Oh, again, 3 laps in a row. We've absolutely bossed that section, and that is the difference so far. We're just going through there so much quicker than the AI, and we are starting to pull away on this final lap. But can we nail the last few corners? That wasn't as tight as I'd like, but it's in the middle of the circuit. I'm not going out wide, and I think there was a few that went out, well, really went out right looking at the map. But that's not panic just yet. Let's see if we can just nail it. We've managed to pull away just about a second. Now we've got a few more corners left, guys, and we should be able to get a win around this San Marino circuit in Misano, the Marco Simoncelli circuit. Oh, God, I love this circuit. And again, we're bossing it. And just slow it down, don't muck it up. Come to the final corners, we can be a little bit gentle. We've got a little bit of a buffer there. And slowly go through there, don't overdo it, don't want to curb, and just manage to hold it, and again flip it over, and we've got one more turn, guys, and we're going to get a win on the LCR Honda. And we've shown Cal Crutchlow how he needs to do it in San Marino, and there you go, guys, we've done it. What a race from start to finish. I absolutely bossed it. Now, I'm not sure whether that would have been the same if it was a wet race, but in the dry I was supreme, and there you go, another 25 points. What a result, guys, and we got the fastest lap as well. We bossed that race from start to finish, and that bike is awesome in the corners. It didn't have to brake as much, it just dropped into the corners nice and gentle and accelerate without the wheel bobbing up. It was just awesome, guys. Now, we are absolutely flying away with this championship. I cannot believe I've never been this far ahead at this stage of any MotoGP walkthrough I've done. I cannot believe how well this is going. Thanks so much for the support. Please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see you soon for the next race coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.